Hi, it's Caitlin, and I'm here with my final Black Friday swatch video for you. It's a big one and it's a really good one. It is the Great Lakes Lacquer Black Friday release, which includes Doorbuster and a whole bunch of small batches. These are launching Friday the 29th at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and returning polishes and collections will be uncapped, pre-order, and available till December 6th at 9 p.m. There's going to be a limited quantity Doorbuster for $10 and then 15 small batches, which are very limited. They will sell out very fast. Trust me when I say that. They're going to be gone quickly. They may or may not be back depending on interest and Mariah's ability to recreate them. So you're going to have to be fast with this release. And there's also going to be a ton of stuff coming back and a few collections discontinuing. The Beyond the Reef collection is going to discontinue after December 6th, as well as the Ode to Fall collection. And there's going to be returning polishes for a limited time, but they will be on an uncapped pre-order till December 6th. A Butterfly, Almost a Decade of Shenanigans, But What is Grief If Not Love, Persevering, Here's to Another 9, Take No S Word, Do No Harm. And there will also be a return of I Descent, which is going to be $14, and $4 from each bottle will be going to the ACLU. I think that's everything you need to know. And just let's look at everything because I am really excited to show you.
I will start us off with the Doorbuster. This one is inspired by Beautiful Things by Benson Boone, and this is a song that helped Mariah on her path this year. These beautiful things that I've got is a pink leaning taupe with green to blue to fuchsia shifting shimmer and holographic micro flake. This has a really beautiful formula. It is pretty creamy, which means it's going to be pretty opaque. My nails are very short when I swatch these, but I do imagine most people would be okay with this in 2 coats. Probably shouldn't make any claims because I really honestly don't think I could have put more than 2 coats on my nails because they were so short, but it is pretty opaque and really beautiful, really nice shift to it, and I absolutely love the sparkly hollow in the polish. It's just a nice addition, and it's a really beautiful color. We're going to look now at all of the small batches. I have It's the Heart That Really Matters in the End. The song that inspired the polish is Little Wonders by Rob Thomas, which is from Meet the Robinsons, and Mariah says that is such a good movie. Never seen it. The polish is a pale pink filled with a green to fuchsia to orange shimmer and a linear holographic. The formula here, once again, is beautiful, very easy to work with, soft, smooth, even, dries down beautifully, and I absolutely, once again, love the inclusion of the linear holographic. It's not overwhelming, but it definitely adds a gorgeous sparkle to the nail polish. And here it is with top coat. I didn't consistently show myself applying top coat, but everything you see is top coated in its final swatch form. This one is called 'Cause This House Don't Feel Like Home, inspired by Unsteady by X Ambassadors. The polish is a purple leaning taupe with green to blue to purple shifting shimmer. And I would say this is probably the sheerest one I've tried so far. and I do imagine it would take 3 coats for most, and I think I even showed in 3 coats on myself. But it has a really pretty overall look. I would say, and maybe I'm wrong, but it could be a distant cousin to unicorn poop, which I think we saw last year, maybe. Time flies, but this is just really beautiful, very intense shimmer, and a gorgeous, unique base color. Talk Some Sense to Me is inspired by I Found by Amber Run, and it's described as a latte base with red to orange to gold shifting shimmer and a soft linear holographic. This has a really good formula and pretty good opacity, so I think a lot of people would be okay with this in 2, but I really like it. It has a really pretty sparkle to it, and the shimmer works really, really nicely with the base color. It's really beautiful and an amazing formula. Everything you're seeing here has an amazing formula because that's just what Great Lakes Lacquer does. They make beautifully formulated polishes. Everything is always so special, and it's understandable why it's such a popular brand. I Don't Belong Here is obviously inspired by Creep by Radiohead, and it's a peachy nude filled with iridescent flakes that shift from red to orange to gold and a soft scattered holographic. I really loved the formula. It was very, very jelly and squishy, and the flakes have a really pretty color shift and glow. It does look best when you build it up in 3 coats, but if you have very, very short nails like me, you might want to leave it in 2. It's a really pretty peach, and I usually struggle with peaches, but I actually really liked this one, and of course it has a phenomenal formula. You can see that on that 3rd coat it does deepen it up a little bit. And top coat will definitely enhance this one, just enhance that squishy look, and obviously smooth everything out. Nothing here caused any staining or difficulty with removal. All easy breezy, beautiful. And here we have But You Won't Forget Me, which is, yes, inspired by Silver Springs by Fleetwood Mac. One of like the best songs. And Mariah's mom was a huge Stevie Nicks fan, and she passed that on to Mariah. So this polish is inspired by the song, and it's such a beautiful tribute to such a great song. It's an aqua base shimmer with pink and purple to gold and green shifting shimmer, and a soft linear holographic sparkle to lend extra twinkle and glitter to the polish itself. I do think this one looks best when built up in 3 coats, and the formula is absolutely fantastic. I just can't get enough of this one, and that song. I'm so curious to see my Spotify Wrapped for this year, because I think it's going to be like 80% Fleetwood Mac and America and Eagles. I just couldn't listen to anything but stuff from the 70s this year for some reason. Oh, and Billie Eilish. So anyway, this is a beautiful polish, and I just love it. And now we have something totally ridiculously beautiful, and I feel like people are going to lose it for this one. It's called I Know That Pain and Won't Run Away Like I Used to Do. This polish is inspired by the song Brother by Alice in Chains, and it's for her brother. This one is a pea green, blazing with a red to orange to gold shifting shimmer. And boy, oh boy, is this stunning. This is incredible. Beautiful formula in 2 coats. To be honest, I think this falls under that whole prugly category. And I don't really subscribe to that name, but I also don't tend to like polishes in that color family. But this one I love and love and love and love. It's so pretty, so glowy, and so unique. Here we have I'm So Damaged Beyond Repair, which is inspired by Jelly Roll's song Save Me. Mariah says she can't express how much she identified with this song through the year. Life has sort of shattered her, and she says, "Someone get me some glue." So this song and the polish are beautiful. This is a deep navy filled with red to orange to gold shifting shimmer and holographic microflake. She says it's like if Come Again and Trap of Love had a baby, which I love that description, and I love this polish, and I'm sending so much love to Mariah and anyone who's had a terrible year or decade or week or day. This polish is beautiful, and hopefully my videos provide a bit of a relief for people when they're going through terrible things. I know that personally I love looking at sparkly things whenever I need a bit of serotonin, and this polish is perfectly shifty and beautiful, definitely a 2-coater, and just absolutely stunning. And now we have It's a Cold and Broken Alleluia, which is obviously inspired by Leonard Cohen's Alleluia. And this, Mariah says, is probably the song of her love story. She also says, few things drive her as crazy as when radio stations play Hallelujah during Christmas, which, yeah, it's not exactly a Christmas song. The polish is a deep cranberry with green to fuchsia to orange at extremes. It's a shifting shimmer. I think I only did 2 coats of this, probably could have done 3, but hindsight is 2020, and it does have a beautiful formula. Impressively did not cause any staining, and it's just so saturated and beautiful. Mariah did include her favorite rendition of the song, which if my brain has enough cells firing, I'll try to put it in the description, but my favorite version is definitely Jeff Buckley's. And here is the polish, so pretty. And now we're going to look at I've Been Here, I've Done It, which is inspired by Pink's song Just Like Fire. And Mariah says, wait, never mind, I found the glue all on my own. And she's putting back the pieces herself. And it's even better because this isn't the first time she's done it. The polish is a deep purple. It leans violet with green to silver to fuchsia shifting shimmer. And this one is ridiculously shifty. It's really beautiful. Amazing formula. Gorgeous color. Just a instant classic for me, an instant favorite. And I can't wait for you to see the shifts because this is extremely glowy. I also would have loved to show all of these off in daylight, but I was swatching these very much in the dark. There's very limited sunlight now when I get home from work, so it is what it is, but I still think these all perform and show off beautifully. You can still get a sense of how shifty they are even without natural lighting. And now we have Damn Your Love, Damn Your Lies, which is inspired by the iconic Fleetwood Mac song, The Chain. And Mariah says Mom would have loved this color, and I'm sure she would have because it's stunning. It's a violet filled with a fuchsia to orange to gold shifting fine particle shimmer, and this glows phenomenally. Another incredible song by Fleetwood Mac. When I hear it, it becomes everything. Just one of those songs that kind of stops you in your tracks. And this nail polish does the same thing, in my opinion. It's perfect in 2 coats. I don't think anyone will need more than 2. It's quite opaque, and it definitely comes to life with the addition of top coat. Now we have You Don't Need to Bother, which is a plummy purple featuring a blue to red shifting multichrome with a linear holographic and holographic microflake. inspired by the song Bother by Stone Sour. And I do think another swatcher put together a playlist for this collection, so I will put that in the description as well for anyone who wants to check it out. This is a color that I immediately fell in love with. It has an incredible formula, perfect opacity in 2 coats, and I think that would be true for pretty much everyone. Very saturated and super glowy, super shifty. I love a good multi-chrome, and I love the little hollow microflake, but there's also the linear holographic, which makes it extra special and sparkly. What we have here is You Need a Villain, Give Me a Name, which is inspired by Salt and the Sea by the Lumineers. It's a vivid cobalt blue with a green to blue to indigo shifting shimmer and a soft scattered hollow plus holographic microflake. Another stunning formula. It goes on the nail so easily. I think 2 coats is going to be good for most people. Beautiful opacity, beautiful glow, just an instant mood lift for me. I love this one. It's so vibrant and very, very glowy and shifty. And now we have a magnetic, which I don't think we get a lot from Great Lakes Lacquer in the years that I've been collecting and swatching for Mariah. It Hurts to Care It All Now is inspired by Don't Follow by Alice in Chains, and it's a navy filled with a pink to orange to gold shifting magnetic shimmer. So I will show it with the cat eye as well as velvet effect. It looks great either way. I would say probably I like it better with the velvet effect, but I will also show it later on my pinky unmagnetized, and it looks beautiful if you don't apply the magnet at all. So it works any way you choose to wear it, and the formula is great. It's definitely a 2-coater, which I appreciate with magnetics because they are a lot of work, and it's best if you don't have to fuss with too many coats. It does dry a little bit dull, and the top coat brings that glow out. It's just really pretty and a rather unique magnetic, at least for me. I haven't seen any others like it personally or swatched another one like it, so I really, really like it. And now we actually have a thermal, and this one is Why I Do What I Do When I Do. and it's inspired by Jelly Roll's Get By. And in other words, Mariah says, "Those who wound us get no say in how we clean up the blood." It's described as a smoky cobalt that transitions to a beige, featuring a red to orange to gold shifting shimmer. And this one is so pretty. Again, Great Lakes Lacquer doesn't do a ton of thermals. I think I had a few thermals from like pre-2020, but this one is so pretty and so glowy. The formula is amazing. You can leave it in 2 or you can build it up in 3. And thermals do tend to dry a little bit dull, so I always recommend a good glossy top coat, but especially with something like a thermal. The thermal pigment causes the polish to kind of have a satiny dry down, but you can see how gorgeously glowy and lit from within this polish looks. My fingers here were as cold as I could get them. And then here's a bit of a transition to the warming up. And in its warmest state, mostly. It definitely gets lighter than that, but it's the best I could do. It was very, very cold. And now we have Only Miss the Sun When It Starts to Snow, which, wow, that song was, it was like everywhere whenever that was. Was it like 2006 or 5 or 7? I don't know. Let Her Go by Passenger, that song was like, that was a moment for sure. And the polish is a white to charcoal transition. It's overflowing with an aqua to indigo to purple shifting shimmer and holographic microflake. It's stunning. I've never seen a thermal like this, and I've got to be honest, I really, really like it. I don't gravitate toward blues like this, but I think because it transitions to something so light, I'm into it. So here it is, warming up, and this is as hot as I could get it. I think that's as light as it gets anyway. So pretty, and wow, what a set of polishes.
It could be because I'm absolutely exhausted, but it could also just be the fact that I absolutely loved everything Mariah created for this Black Friday launch. I think it's the latter because everything truly blew me away when I was opening the package, which was only like 2 days ago, and I swatched and put this video together so fast on top of everything else. I just was like delirious at this point, but everything totally impressed me, and I just immediately loved everything out of the box, and then on my nails loved it all even more. So let me know in the comments what you think. Yeah, I'm excited to hear everyone's thoughts, and I hope you have a great day wherever you are. Happy Thanksgiving if you're celebrating, and I guess that's it for me for now, for Black Friday at least, and probably for this month, which isn't much because December is soon. But anyway, a little bit of a break. I'm going to try to do like maybe 1 day without doing any swatches, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, see ya. Bye.